Hi, I would like to welcome you to the WordPress Basics video series. And in these videos, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to go ahead and set up WordPress, make it nice and secure, and how to, customize it so that it looks good. And now the first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go ahead and install WordPress. Now, the easiest way that I've found to do it, and most others find to do it, is to go right into your cPanel and use something called Fantastico Deluxe. So what you want to do is you're going to want to log into your cPanel at your hosting account. If you don't know how to do that, you're going to want to get some help from your hosting company, but most people can go ahead, log into their cPanel. You can see this is HostGator hosting. This is where this site is hosted. So this is going to be very familiar to a lot of you. And what you want to do is you want to scroll down, okay? And you're going to scroll down, and there's going to be a place where it says Software and Services, okay? And you're going to see this little, it's like a happy face here that says Fantastico Deluxe. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just click on that. And then from here, over on the left-hand side, you can see you have several different choices. What we want to do is we want to click on WordPress. And then you're going to get this page that says WordPress. It tells you what WordPress is. WordPress is a blogging software with a focus on ease of use, elegance, performance, and standards with a huge selection of themes and plugins. Okay, if you aren't familiar with WordPress, you can click on this WordPress.org link and it'll give you a lot of different information on WordPress. As you can see, WordPress, it's used by a lot of big companies like eBay and New York Times, so WordPress really is a great platform. Now, what we want to do is inside our Fantastico, okay, we're on this page that says WordPress up top. What we want to do is we want to go ahead and click on New Installation. Now, from this point, what it's going to do is it's going to ask you what domain you want to set it up on. If you only have one site, obviously you're going to just use this Your Healthy Weight Loss Net. And then the next question that it's going to ask is install in what directory? I want this installed in the root directory, so I'm going to leave it as is. But if you did want to, say, put it in a subdirectory or in another folder, some people might set it up like blog, okay, and it would be in the blog folder. But like I said, I'm going to set it in the root directory, so I'm going to leave that blank. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to set up here is you want to set up an administrator username. Now, I definitely recommend that you don't use admin as a username, okay? Because it would be easy for someone to hack in if you used admin. So what I am going to use is, this is actually a website that I'm setting up for a client of mine, so I'm going to use her name. Now, as a password here, you really want to be careful and choose a password that's, difficult to remember. What I'm using is I'm going to be using just a password that was generated for me, okay? I used a password generator basically to generate that password. And then you're going to want to use, okay, an admin nickname. We're going to use Judith. You can just use your name if you want, or you can leave that blank. We're going to set up an admin email address, okay, which is actually admin on this site. And then a site name. What you want to do here is you want to use your main keywords as the site name. So a lot of times all you'll do is really separate your domain name into a couple different words. So in this case, we're going to be using Your Healthy Weight Loss And then for my description, I'm going to just write in a description. You can see, you can use anything, but you know, you're going to want to use keywords. You're going to want to use good search engine optimization practices here. Make sure you have your keywords in both your site name and description. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click on the Install WordPress button, and it's going to give you a confirmation here. It's going to be saying you want to install WordPress into your root directory, and the access URL will be HTTP, your domain name. And then you're going to click on Finish Installation. Okay? And what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and give you the details on your site. It's going to give you your WP admin address. That's going to be where you go to log into your site. It gives you your username and your password. All right? So that concludes how we're going to set up WordPress. I will see you in the next video.